Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we're going to learn how to create a real-time online status system for your users using FlutterFlow and a Supabase backend. This is a super helpful feature for chat apps, dashboards, or anything that needs live presence updates. So without any further delay, let's jump straight into the video. Here's the demo of what we'll create. Each device is logged in as a different user, and every user can see the other two. Right now, all three users are online. Watch closely. I'll close the app on user 1. As soon as the app closes, the other two users see user 1 go offline. It's immediate. Next, I'll close the app on user 2. Now the third device shows both user 1 and user 2 offline. Now I'll reopen the apps for user 1 and user 2. See how device 3 updates instantly and shows both users back online. That's the real-time sync working. Finally, I'll close user 3's app. Users 1 and 2 see user 3 go offline right away. When I open user 3 again, its status flips back to online for everyone. That's the exact behavior we'll implement. Automatic presence updates whenever apps open, close, or go to background. You don't need to worry, it's straightforward. I'll guide you through each step, setting up Supabase presence, updating status on app lifecycle events, and displaying status in FlutterFlow. Ready? Let's dive in and build it together. All right, so now we're on the Supabase dashboard. Let's open the SQL editor. In the pinned comment, I've shared a link that contains all the necessary code for this tutorial. First, copy the code for the users table, paste it into the SQL editor, and click Run. Once it runs successfully, you'll see a new table on the left called Users with all the required columns created. Next, click on Real Time in the sidebar and enable Real Time for this table. After that's done, come back to the SQL editor again. Now go to the website link I provided, copy the code for the Octave subscription view, paste it here, and run it. You'll see the view created instantly. If you get a small notice about Security Definer, you can auto-fix it by clicking the Suggested Fix button. Supabase will handle it for you. Great, now let's move to the final SQL script. Copy the last piece of code from the website, paste it in the editor, and run it as well. Perfect. Now go back to the users table and add some dummy data. And that's it. Our Supabase setup is complete. Let's move on to the next step. All right, now we're inside the FlutterFlow dashboard. As you can see, I've already created a very simple UI layout. Now let's fetch our data from Supabase and connect everything to the interface. First, click on this container, then click Add Query. Choose Supabase Query, select the Users table, and choose Single Row. Now add a filter. ID equals Authenticated User ID. Once that's set, click Confirm. Next, click on the Name text widget. Set the value to the name field that we just queried from Supabase and confirm. Then click on the Email text widget and set its value to the authenticated user's email. This will display the details of the logged in user. Now select the List View component. Click Add Query, choose Supabase, and select the Users table again. Add a filter, ID not equal to authenticated user ID because we don't want to show the current user in this list. Also, make sure to toggle off single time query so that the list updates in real time. Click Confirm. Now open the name text inside the list item. Set its value to the user row's name field. Next, select the status text. Choose Conditional Value. For the condition, select Users row, online, equals true. If the condition is true, write online. If it's false, choose the field last seen at, format it as relative time, and give a default value. Then confirm. Now select the red circle icon. Turn on conditional visibility and set the condition to users row, online equals false. This will show the red icon only when the user is offline. Next, select the green circle icon. Also turn on conditional visibility and set the condition to users row, online equals true. This will show the green icon only when the user is online. And that's it. Our FlutterFlow configuration is complete. Now let's switch to test mode and see it in action. All right, now we're in test mode, and as you can see, all 3 users are logged in. Let's understand what's happening behind the scenes. Let's go back to Supabase. Here in the active subscription view, you can see all 3 users listed. This view is generated from the table realtime.subscription, which tracks active WebSocket connections. Now let's see what happens when we close one user's app. I'll close the app. And now let's refresh the active subscription view. You can see that the user has disappeared from the list. Let's also check the users table. And here we go. The online field for that user is now set to false. Now let's check the parent table, realtime.subscription. As you can see, the subscription record is gone from here as well. So whenever the app is closed, the real-time connection to Supabase is automatically disconnected. We used that exact logic to update our users table. Now I'll close one more app. Let's look again at the realtime.subscription table. The user's gone. Check the active subscription view, also gone. And in the users table, their online status is now false. Now let's open the third user's app again. Refresh the users table, and the online status is back to true. Check the active subscription view, the user shows up again. And finally, if we check the main realtime.subscription table, we can see the subscription entry has returned too. So that's it. You've successfully created a real-time user online status system using Supabase and FlutterFlow. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button. You can also suggest new tutorial ideas in the comments below. And a subscription to the channel would be really appreciated. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.